Okay, so what does it mean when you annuitize an annuity? I'm going to tell you that, but not until I tell you who I am. I'm Stan The Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. This is going to be a fun topic because annuities are fun. So let's start the music and get with it. We're going to cover a ton today. I'm going to talk about the history of annuities. I'm going to talk about what annuitization means, what drawdown means. We're going to cover some taxation issues, all of that stuff. So let's briefly talk about the history of annuities. Single premium immediate annuities started in the Roman times, way back then, been sold in this country for a couple hundred years, and the sister product of the single premium immediate annuities, the deferred income annuity and the qualified longevity annuity contract. Fixed index annuities were introduced in 1995 as another CD product. That's a fixed product, it's not a security. And then variable annuities were introduced in the 1950s for tax-deferred growth. Multi-year guarantee annuities, which is a CD product, they've been around for a long time as well. Don't have the date on that one. I need to get the date. I'm Stan The Annuity Man, right? But those are great products as well if you want to protect the principal and get a guaranteed interest rate. Hey, before I move on, I know we're going fast. Do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and the alert button. I think it's like a bell. And that way you're going to be alerted when these videos come out. I do a ton of them. I mean, at the time of this taping, hundreds and hundreds. And I plan on doing them for a long time. But you'll get an alert when the newest one hits. So what is the definition of annuitization? Annuitization, in Stan The Annuity Man's world, is like going to a water faucet, ripping the knob off and water just flowing. That's annuitization. The water is not water, it's income. So let's just say an immediate annuity. It's a return of principal plus interest, and it's going to pay you for the rest of your life if you get a lifetime income guarantee, but it is an irrevocable contract. That income is going to hit for the rest of your life regardless of how long you live. That's annuitization. All right, so I get a call the other day from a guy, and he wants to, have a lifetime income stream, say 7 years from now. I think that's what the conversation was. Now, under that scenario, I run a deferred income annuity quote and a lifetime income rider quote. Okay? Now, those are two separate products. One's an annuitization product. One's a drawdown product. Let's go through that. The deferred income annuity is an annuitization product. It's an irrevocable lifetime income stream. Ripping the knob off the water faucet. The water's coming, the income's coming. A lifetime income rider, most of those, the majority of those, are what's called drawdown products. In essence, you're just taking money out of the account. You're not losing control of the asset. You're not annuitizing. So the person's question was, which one is better, Stan The Annuity Man? And the answer is, it just depends on your situation, and that's the reason we were talking. Now, with his specific situation, he wasn't sure that he was going to turn on the income stream in 7 years. Okay, so I said, hey, under that scenario, let's stay a little bit flexible and let's go with the income rider. All right. The other determining factor when I run those two quotes for what I call income later is who has the highest contractual guarantee? Is it the deferred income annuity or is it the income rider? That's another determining factor. Do you want to rip the knob off the water faucet and have the annuitization, the money coming, or do you want to control the asset and have the withdrawal? Again, no perfect answers, just bad sales pitches. It comes down to your specific situation, but in this specific situation, because he needed the money to be a little bit flexible, he wasn't sure when he was going to turn on the income stream, the income rider fit the best. But maybe you're different. Maybe the deferred income annuity fits the best. But at the end of the day, what we're going to start with is quoting all carriers, both strategies, and then we're going to look at the guarantees and make those decisions based on the benefits and limitations and your specific goals. So when you annuitize an annuity for lifetime income, just remember that lifetime income, regardless of the product type, single premium immediate annuity, deferred income annuity, qualified longevity annuity contract, and even income riders, the income is a combination of return of principal plus interest. Now, the annuity company's on the hook to pay. You've transferred that risk to them to pay you for the rest of your life. But just remember that the combination of return of principal plus interest is what you're getting when you're getting a lifetime income stream. Let's talk about the taxation of annuitized income. It all kind of comes down to what type of account that you have the annuitized product inside of. With a Roth IRA, obviously that income stream is going to be tax-free. In an IRA, an annuitized product that's creating income, you've been deferring all this time in an IRA, all of that income stream is going to be taxable at ordinary income levels. Now, in a non-IRA setting, because lifetime income with an annuitized product is a combination of return of principal plus interest, you're only going to be paying taxes on the interest portion of that income stream until the account's at zero, and then when it's at zero, they're still going to pay you for the rest of your life, but once it gets to zero, then all of that income stream will be taxable in a non-IRA account. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Remember to go to my site, theannuityman.com. For all things annuities, you can run your own quote, your annuitization quotes if you want. You can get income rider quotes there. Please get my books as well. I've published 7 books. I'll send 6 of them to you just because I'm nice. And you can schedule a call with me as well. One-on-one with Stan The Annuity Man. Can't get better than that. I'm America's annuity agent. Remember one more thing. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you on the next Stan The Annuity Man video.